Hello and welcome back. I'm bballjo and this is Transport Fever 2. So, about 2.5, 3 hours ago, I was mentioning something along this line, which was just like, this corridor is too narrow. We need to make a quad track or more because there's too much congestion happening. And with all the new stuff that I added, with all the better flow that is surrounding this area right now, that's actually true now. There is too much congestion happening here because we have a line that has tons of material just waiting to be picked up, yet it's losing money. So let's fix this, make it wider, and see what we can do with backup. Won't lie to you, I was planning on doing something else today. I was eyeballing the goods factory that we had up by, up there, up on the mountain where we already were playing by Oundle. There's the goods factory right here, machine factory. There's a steel mill. Cool, we have coal, iron, all the good stuff there. There's an iron mine just closing right now. But no, no, this is bothering me because here's the thing. Looking at the balance sheet, we're not losing a lot in a lot of places, but the backup line is one of the consistent ones. And I mean, this one is almost expected. Where is this guy? Is it just too many lines on there? No, it's just one of the circle lines. And if you don't want to make money, you know what? That's okay. We'll allow it. You can be one that consistently loses a little bit of money, but the box car, the state car version over here definitely shouldn't be, because look at all the other ones. Yeah, everyone's making money. Nice long lines. That is all fun. But whatever. This stops here because this is not okay anymore. How can we make this better? Okay, well, first, we got to understand what we're dealing with. And the easiest way, autosave, are you there? No. The easiest way to do that is to go right here where we have everything narrowed down to just this. And then look at the lines. Look at the lines that we can see and then count the lines that want to go through here. Not those. We just want train lines, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one only goes on the left, so 4 and 5. So we have 5 lines trying to go through here. Okay, that's neat. How many vehicles do we have on those 5 lines that are trying to get through here? Good question. So, hold on. Oh, can we actually do this? Click, 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 click. That would be nice. We have 17 vehicles trying to squeeze through 2 tracks. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. That's not good enough. So this whole corridor has to be widened. And then we also have this little friend over here. This is not a huge problem. It is a problem. So let's see if we can fix it. The problem is simply that the train is having to cross everything to get back on the line, and that is not good enough. So we're actually going to start right here. Yeah, because why not? Let's do double track from out here, because most trains that we will have running around here will come either from right here or further away. Should we consider, don't do it, don't redo everything you just did. Should we, I don't want to jump over bridges. No, that's dirty. We could technically probably have a little sharper turn here, go over whatever is going on here, have just a double bridge, and then start joining down and coming over here, because that should... I really like that. Oh, I am mad at myself to even thinking that that is an option, but from the lines that we just saw, only two of them should fall off right here. Let's see. Don't want the inner city line. No, we have 3. So we had 5 going through there. 1 will go here, obviously. 1 stops here, and the rest just go through there. So at this point, we do have our highest frequency of vehicles that go through. And yeah, we just have to solve them. This is a crosser, obviously. That one likes to cross right there. And then we have another crosser right here. I do... oh, here's an easy different fix, though. We could just move this station, this platform, this terminal over to this side and have the tracks be all part of this. I think that is a lot better, and then we don't have to redo everything that we already done. Okay, we're going to start here. Why is that important? Because not having crossing tracks is extremely helpful for avoiding traffic jams all over the place. So that's what we're going to do. That one, go away. This road nonsense, whoever built that was just clearly not being serious about stuff. So let's do that again. Also not serious about stuff. A little bit of music helps me concentrate and makes me make sure that things that I'm doing are actually appropriate for what I want to do here. So we're going to do that. This is a... Is that a really long line? This is the fuel line. The fuel line comes from out here. Okay, it's the same fuel line that is this guy. How long are you? No. Managed vehicle, how long are you? What length do I need? 310. At least 310 meters. Thank you. Okay, so that's the length that I'm going to build into this. Track, 320 meters for sure. And then we will have at least one up, one down. You can see this hand. One up, one down. Because those are 3 lines that will run through there. And then one station where they actually want to get out. And I think I'm considering 2 down, no, 2 down on the screen, and then 1 up on the screen, and 1 is the platform that's going to join into, so we have 2 up, 2 down starting here. I kind of like that, and if we do the math, then that maps out to be 4 lines that we need, where one of them is the resident station. Okay, let's see how this works out in this location. You do have a chance right here to make that actually happen. So these 2 will be our, in the situation I just described, will be our, yes, go ahead. They will be. I completely lost my train of thought. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know why I would lose my train of thought. I know exactly what I'm trying to do here, but it's not coming out that way. Will be the winner. Sure. This is the track that I wanted, and I would like to get you kind of joined up to here with the bridges that your buddies have next door, but that does not seem to be the case, at least not right away. So maybe what we'll have to do is, yeah, I was worried about that. This road, by the way, not gonna happen like that. No. Maybe that was the problem all along. No. Maybe? No. How about you? If you come out here, is there any of them that you like better than the other? Not really. There is not really a collision feeling like it would be happening right there, but then again, if the game thinks that that is a problem, then that is a problem. If we put another track here, do we have any better chance of jumping over this? No. You have reduced the chance of running over that. But it looks like it would actually clear this one now, so I would like you to clear it. Okay, this is where we have to go, so I don't want to give up on this right away. Let's see if we can be a little more persuasive. Okay, M. We do have a bridge with bridge parallel collisions. We do have more of a bridge that now has a bridge parallel collision effectively right there. Beautiful. I don't know that we do or that we don't have a similar bridge on either side. I don't completely entirely hate this, so I'm tempted. It's just not straight enough. Okay, if you're not straight enough, then let's just try this. Go flat. That's fine. I wanted to go straight there. That's what we're doing here. That was the whole point of this whole shebang. Then go up. Are you doing a swan neck? Just a little bit, not a ton. And this is really just making a hump, but oh yeah, that we can live with. I think we got a winner. And then you have to join up to this track, and we will have to switch the tracks around. That part is relatively easy from this stage. Is it really? Because this is a... Okay. This is the signal that we all care about. Okay? That's the important one. So what we need to do is make sure that these join together before that signal, which you should probably try to do that right here. There you go. You still have to separate the lines where they want to go, but I think they should be okay. And then that one, 175? Why? Why? Why do you want to go 75 here? That's unnecessary. You can do a little better than that. So you just kind of slide into that. No, that's still 175. And I don't think this game allows you to turn off your snapping. So let's try this. If we don't snap there, do the natural connection point, and we get a 78 in there, that's fine. and this one just has to find its home, like so. That looks okay. Then we can put a couple signals here just before they join in, and all the logic that we had before should still be working. At least I hope it should be. Okay. Speaking of logic, these all have to be flipped around, and I don't know that there's an super easy way to do this, so we're just going to remove the things that we don't want anymore. And I do understand that on this side we currently don't have any connections, but look at all of these. They're just begging to be replaced because they're obviously no longer functional the way that they're set up right here. But that's also not a problem. Cool. So we got the start of a quad track corridor going through here. Wonderful. You can remove all of this because no longer needed. Because obviously. There you go. Cool. Then you come right through there and you're a main track that just runs through that thing. That is nice, and no more signals here. Good. So far, we are doing what we needed to do. Make sure that these are one way and signifying that they can only do one thing and don't break anything. Cool, 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 cool. There's a bridge. Obviously, signals should all be in line of bridges. There are wonderful mods out there that make this even more obvious, but no, that's not what we're going to do here. That should be fine, though. That should give us enough wiggle room for the tracks that want to go through there. And I'm considering using the thing that I talked about last time, where you may be able to use a station as your dynamic route finder, which may mean that they stop here, but yeah, We'll see. Maybe it's going to be worth it. Maybe it won't be. I am not sure just yet, but there's only one way to find out. Okay, all of that out of the way. This will be double tracked, and we will have effectively a very similar setup as before. The only difference is going to be this track I have my mouse on right now is actually going to be the delivery track for this thing. So we need two outside tracks. Otherwise, the quad track here is not going to be that successful, so we can just make that one happen here. And good, cool tracks. Yes, let's see, this is one of the double tracks. You come right down here. Perfect. Didn't expect this one to cause trouble. Autosave, great to see ya. Okay, that was the easy one. Obviously we have this guy over here, and we're still in double track territory, just in case you forgot that already. So that should be good. Then we have one that I would like to run right here. This is the actual arrival, but the arrival has to be able to join both tracks. And oh, I'm actually starting to really like the thing that I'm about to do, and I hope it works. I don't know that it will necessarily, but I so hope that it will work. Are you gonna let me in here? No, not at the speed that you want to go. Okay. All right, that's fine. So we have one long crossing here. That is, the long crossings are very good for keeping your speed. And then give me another long crossing right here. Very good. So what I have to do, and what I have to remember later on, is... I may not be able to force exactly what I want here, but I'm gonna try it. We'll see if that happens, because we're gonna use those two signals. We're not gonna signal anything in front of this station anymore, and then we're just gonna signal stuff right after the station, and see how they work with that. I don't know if it's gonna work. It should work. It may work. It could work, but I don't know. I simply do not know. This is just a very simple factory connection, obviously. Cool. Let's start. Oh, no, don't do this one. Don't do this one, because this is the start of our quad track, of our actual quad track that we want. And this guy, if we're really lucky, is actually going to go all the way out to here. Oh, it is just so smooth. It is relatively smooth, but it's not actually straight. So let's try that again with a straight line. Make it actually straight. No, we're just gonna do the flat compared to the area or the terrain, and not compared to anything else. This looks better. Okay, that's our start of our quad track. This is going to be the other quad track coming out here, and we could try... No, you can't, because you don't actually have a platform here that you can that you could get into. Okay, so the trains that are already out here, they're gonna go high speed, hopefully. Nobody should block them, and then this train's just gonna walk over here and get in there and then turn around. That is fine, that is good, that will work. And then they will join up here. Great. This guy is already set up to be able to connect to this platform from either track. I don't know if I can use that, but it is set up. So that should be worth something. With that in mind, how many tracks are we over here? We are over about, well, three tracks over, but we are having a turn. So I think what we can do is make this become a single track problem. I don't like merging in tunnels because they usually cause this really anti-pretty type of jointage with like walls and stuff kind of falling apart and looking like stuff is coming from the ceiling. Not good. Nothing good about that. So we're going to do this. We're going to let you cross into wherever you want to go with a double slipper. And then we're going to smooth out a little bit of whatever is going on here. And that looks fine. How are we crossing wise? Oh yeah, this looks like a thing that we've done. Good job, us. Cool. Signal that. You get in here, you get in here. Also, I'm not the biggest fan of putting signals right inside tunnels. But you gotta do something, otherwise stuff is just gonna fall apart. So there are signals here, and oh, I did give them a crossing right there, so they would have a chance to select a different track from here, because this is a double slip that could move over there. If I give them a double slip to go over there, I think it's just fair to also give them a simple crossover here. That's a little faster than that double slip is actually running, which the double slip may be too slow for what I want, but it's going to be okay. This is not... Oh, okay, yeah, we can fix that. This is currently station track, which does not allow you to do anything remotely like I wanted to do, but since we are in a super straight line, this should not actually be a problem. So we're just going to stretch this out, make it 120. You can go over there, and then if someone wants to, they can go over the other side. Because now we cannot put the signal where I wanted it. We're going to remove that. Get our track back in. Make sure that it's actually set to catenary is on, and it is. Yoo-hoo. That one gets connected here, connected there, and then here are our two signals. This is where the fuel train comes over here, and then they can figure out what they want to do next. So far, so good, I think, kind of. Is everything connected the way that it needs to be connected? That is certainly connected. Yep, 100%. The road over here is not connected. Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Do you want a tunnel, or do you want to go through here? Bridge pillar collision at some point, makes sense. Make you a little round. How does that feel? I saw a little bit of blue. A little bit of blue is really all we're going for in this spot. No, I'm not going to fix that little corner thing. They can figure that out for themselves. You go there, you go here, and... Oh, come on. Just want to kind of straight out there, and then you can come up here, and everyone is happy. Great. I'm not even sure if that was an official problem that the exclamation point of boom, boom, something, bon, the exclamation point, this thing up here. Yeah, that one. If that one was even talking about it, if it was already okay enough where they wouldn't have cared anyways. I will leave this because it helped me earlier connect a couple trains from places that I didn't expect I needed help with. As long as it lets me actually cross over here and autosave. Are you doing something here? Nope, you just kind of magnetized to that one place right there, which is not super helpful. So we're just going to do this. That really just allows trains to leave, nothing else. So it's probably not going to be very helpful, but that's fine. Let's get rid of this gorge over here. And okay. Now we're in the harder part. It's only hard if you don't have money though, so I think that technically makes it easy. So let's make this easy. Station. There's really only one thing we have to do. We have quad track coming through here now, which means these two tracks that are already here will become part of the left side of the track, and then we have right side of the track. We will have the wood line coming out here connecting to the appropriate places. I don't think it is necessary to do any kind of flying junction here. Yes, we could. We could tunnel underneath and come out right behind the station. And like, there are a lot of ways where we could make this better. I'm just not sure that any of that is really appropriate or necessary for what we need to do here right now. Yes, this is going to cost us a little bit of money. Even right here, I think that street is actually going to be fine and may even be our connection street, but this street may also just be fine. We may just not get the connections that we wanted, but that's okay. Okay. Oops, clicked on the wrong guy there. I would like to get rid of this and really just add a couple more tracks in. Okay, add a couple more tracks in. This is just cargo tracks, so we can keep with that. I do know that relatively in the very near future, I have a chance to get high-speed cargo trains that can go up to 160. Oh well, yeah, that's fine. But this is effectively a passenger station. It's never designed, has never been designed to be a cargo station, so we're not even going to worry about that. That looks good. It's a very large cargo station, no, very large passenger station, so let's make it one of those. And with that in mind, we're actually going to redo, oh, that's too much. We're going to redo the front with a nice road that can actually reach the right places. That looks fine. Back to configure, back to extra large buildings. And I want one right at the end. I want one right in the middle-ish, and then I want one over here. We could totally add a couple tiddler buildings in there. The problem with those is, the problem with these tiddler buildings is by themselves they will never get connected to anything. So if we just do that, it does look like a glorified station now. So I think we can go with that. And we can build another road. The road that I want is probably this. The problem is, and you can maybe see it, it's actually being interfered with by some of the things that we already have here. That's expensive. That's okay. This is also expensive. You can have the high road. No, I really don't want you here. Okay, we're just going to restructure this whole city because it's fun and it's great and all that. This train line, I know it's just there to block stuff from happening, but that should be okay. And now, up the strength, up the brush size in the reverse direction, and just do this. This should give us perfect opportunity to make a very simplified, easy way to get our flat road in there. And if you're already here doing all the things, shouldn't you? They build across there, that's funny. I just ignored the thing that I put there. If we're already here, you may as well make a full connection. Okay, let's do a little more of that, a little more of this, yeah, and there we go. Okay, can you figure out how to make a flat, no, a straight road that runs right in front of this thing? I think if we go right there, this should be the ticket. How flat and straight is this? It is flat and straight enough, so leave me alone. And then we're going to slightly curve into that road. That's okay. And then we're going to slightly curve into, no, slightly curve. Yep, there you go. Into that road. That looks great. Then we can get one of the smaller roads to connect down here. Great. There's a bus line. There was a bus line here at some point. I did not forget. You want to connect to something useful. You probably want to connect to something useful as well. And then, honestly, this is fine the way it is right now. Just give me a bus stop on either side of this so we can recover what we lost there. That looks good. Now I'm going to push this back a little more so we can hopefully get some nice buildings right in there. Like right by the road on this side, and the rest can just build on top of the mountain if they really feel like it. Don't have a problem with that. We will get it a little smoothed. Smooth. Cliffside or smooth? I think I like the cliffside better, so cliffside wins. Cool. But there you go. We got the quad track for the cargo stations. These buildings are not going to stay where they are. But everything is effectively connected the way that we were hoping for, and now we have a very smooth, soft curve to get back to the station. Good. So far, a little bit too easy, and also we're not getting the cliffside that I just talked about that I liked, so let's go talk to you. Brush size, the strength is good. There's cliffside. Yeah. Nice. Little more cliff. Little more cliff, please. I like it. That's stylish. And this is a little more problematic, but that's okay. Yep. What are we doing here? It's just kind of going up. That's as much as I want a cliffside here, that ridge that's on top of that looks a little funny. But no, I don't think I can really fix that. We gotta go for it like this. Okay. That's more reasonable. Now make this one flat, that's fine, and they can just figure out what they want to do with this. Great, so, double track cargo line. So far, so good. You may just be lucky there, building, that you are close enough to the thing that's about to happen here. Okay, we're quad track, and we're already together, so we may as well stay together, and by together I just mean they're snapped together. That's fine. Those two buildings are gone, but the road can stay, I think. Which could be considered a win, if you want to live in that road. Sure. That's fine. Nothing that we have to change right there, so that's cool. Get this one lifted up a little bit, and this one lifted down a little bit. And now we're very close. We still have to join this together somehow. Okay, if you join that together, should you just make this real quad track already? Because we're still talking about a lot of trains going through here. If we're lucky, the trains that are going through here are already relatively quick, meaning on the move, and that could be helpful. But what are we doing here? There are several trains trying to get through this, but at some point, what am I doing here? Yeah, it's up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, wait. Oh, I did this cleverly. Did this more clever. Where's the red line? Nobody's currently taken that line. That is unfortunate, but I think that has more to do with how I don't have things connected right now. Yeah, there you go. So they split out here, so the red line should be going on the right side there as well. So what we really just have is, at this point, there are only two lines going through this. There's a turquoise, magenta, turquoise, sure, and a red line going through here, so we don't really need more than two lines to do anything there. Okay, well, if that is the case, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna allow this. Should this one get its own track on the outside until it decides that it wants to join? No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But I have to find a cute way to join these. A cute way could be going outside again, like you've done now 5 times. Okay, you could go underneath. Okay. You could rebuild this part of the track that this train would be in the middle. Okay. That one I can do just fine. And then we're effectively just gonna siphon off this train here. Yeah, I like that. Okay, well, let's talk to this guy. How much wider can you get? I think the answer is we can't, but I don't think we have to get wider because all we have to do is move these over and then get our stations back. I think that is okay. And I know what tracks. This is already maxed out to the widest as we can go. Let's see what we can actually do with this, because I am not 100% sure that I can get exactly what I want out of it. But if we assume that this line right here, this section is going to be the station that we end up with. That station that was just trying to delete itself. Suicidal station. Silly. Would go here. We can get rid of all of those. This is now the station, or will be the station at some point. That should be okay. There's a little bit of... Actually, we have to get rid of all this track too. There's a little bit of track that has to be rerouted to go to the outside. Because we're going to end up with 2 tracks going right there, but that's okay. It will be these 2. Yes, these 2 are the right tracks, but they're not. There will be different tracks, so just take them out. You'll be okay. You don't need them. I will explain it better when we're closer to it being done. But effectively, it will look like this. Okay, get me track. Got it. We're going to probably have track running. If we run track to here, it's not going to work exactly like I wanted to, so we have to actually stop here with the track. But I think that does give us enough cargo space for the station that we want to build here, and this is going to be the other side of that station. So the train that comes in here to pick up stuff will have the opportunity to have 2 platforms to choose from, which may be important because it does look like they're behind a little bit on overall traffic most of the time. So you all just go straight through. That's good. I do have to figure out how I'm going to connect these again, but I don't think that will be a huge issue, honestly. But that track is done, so we're just going to put one more here. Very good, very good, beautiful. And then we get rid of this stuff. And as long as I can fit a I cannot. Okay, if I can't fit a cargo building out here anymore, but I can fit one there, not yet. That presents a different type of challenge if I can't put a cargo building on the outside of all of this. Okay, what about you? I can put one here, but I can't put one where I actually wanted one. That is quite annoying. Okay, okay. There's nothing that says... I know what I'm going to do here. We're going to do a very ugly connection. This one may have to suffer a little bit, but I think we'll be fine. Because we're just going to have an end building that is connected to things. Which means this one has to come back a little bit. Then we're going to put the smallest cargo building that we can fit, which is right here. Right there. And there will be a road that potentially fits in between all of this. You have to make sure that you have the station extended a little bit. Otherwise, it will try to make this a terminal station, which is not what we want right now. Okay. Yeah, we're back to this station because we're concentrating on this part of the map right now, and that's okay. It's better than changing focus every 5 minutes, right? Right? True? No? Okay. This one will really just join into the outside part of the track, and that shouldn't be difficult. That signal can be deleted if it really needs to, and then this one would just feed right into there and still gives me a 120. That's fine. Cool. Easy enough. And then these 2 actually are not required, so we can actually make those a real terminal station, which then means this building can become a larger terminal building, which will look just a little better. I like that, and they're nicely connected right here. Autosave, good job. Proud of you. Okay, so far so easy, right? Nothing terrible has happened yet, and I hope nothing terrible will happen at this point. Is this station long enough? I mean, I hope so, but I don't know. That guy, are you actually going here, or are you trying to go somewhere else? You're the stake hubber. You're not actually supposed to be in that lane. We're gonna figure that out soon enough. Okay. Then this one has a pretty simple task. You're just gonna go all the way out here, and I'm glad I pulled you this far back because it looks like the other tracks are not quite aligned with the same thing. I should delete them from the other direction though, otherwise we're gonna drag a bunch of trains where we don't want them. Okay, that one's good, that one's good, that one's good. And then the last one right there. That should be fine. Okay. So we now have 2 tracks running up here. These are quad tracks that just connect you, obviously the way that they connect you here, and that's what we wanted. I do want the opportunity for a train to be on either side of this thing to get into the platform right there. Cool. This is also an opportunity to have a crossover. No, not really, because they're just going to be able to get in and out there. So we do need a crossover here. Okay. I do want a relatively fast crossover because we don't need anyone to slow down right here. Maybe 108 is okay for what we want to do there. Okay, great. And then this will actually be the start of our quad section on this side. So let's not screw that up too bad. I do want a 120 out of the gate, or as close to 120 as I can get. I think I saw a 113 at least. There's a 113 right there. There's a 109. I'm a little surprised to see the closer I come in here, the higher the speed is, but okay, maybe there's something about angles and stuff. Alright, this is fine. That's a 120 for sure, and then this one should have no problem snapping right onto that guy. Yes, it's not max speed all the way through, but Should be okay. So they're connected, almost connected, I should say, because you still have to come over from this side onto whatever's going on over here. There you go. And now a train can go there, wherever they feel like it. And then I wouldn't mind if a train can actually join over to this side when they come from the high-speed train, or high-speed track. Good. I think so far, this is all pretty basic. Do I want this one to cross over to the other side? No, not really, because if you come from that platform, there's absolutely no reason for you to come over there. So we may just leave you exactly where you are. Okay, so far, so okay. Those go everywhere they want to go. That's fine. Now we just have to see what we can see here with a tiddler. Yep, something like that. I know that I can do this. We will see how it looks when we're done with it, really. That's the main question. Will you... No. Okay. Configure, take away these houses, and see if we have a little more wiggle room to do the thing that we need to do. I mean, this one is effectively already saying, yeah, this is fine. But no. No. Okay, let's try something. If we do this, there's no node space right here to get our connection that we want. Okay, is there a different road? Is there a smaller road? Is this one smaller? No. Okay, can you... Easy. Look at that. It's just like, yeah, no problem, buddy. I was just kidding. Okay, so that is connected to what it needs to be connected to. That's great. And now I just need this one to be connected to what it needs to be connected to. We are highlighted in white, which is what we wanted to see there, but not here yet. Got it. Okay. It may just require a little more of a straight route, but let's see. That one may have done it. Nope, still not. So this one just has to be a little more straight, but that should be doable. You pop out there, there. Perfect. Cool. We got them connected. That's what we needed. Get me one of these to make this more even and pretty and all of that. And now this just turned into a normal service road like you would expect it to be. Okay. We snuck in some quad track now. That's great. There are a couple bad signals here and here. I'm just getting the last signals, and we are pretty close to done with what I needed to get done here. I think our trains are generally a little longer than what I'm giving them here for space, but they should be okay. I still have to connect that one, obviously, but that should be relatively easy once we get to that point. Just putting the batteries of signals in here, and we should be able to get most lines running right away. I think what we have to do is adjust a couple to be a little more flexible to what platforms they're supposed to use, and then we will see if I can get my friend to do the thing that I wanted it to do at that special station that we have pretty much at the beginning of this whole section. We'll just have to see how that goes. But yeah, now we're down to normal track right here, and they can just continue into the things that they were already doing. So there's nothing to do there. Cool. This guy, I don't mind if you mostly share the load with the backup like delivery train right there, and 192, that's not going to cut it. I think we're going to have to take this back a little bit and take this one back a little bit, and then hopefully see close to 120, 106, 105, 102. Yeah, not perfect, but we'll just take it and hope that we don't regret it later. Here is, okay, let's make this switch be on the same side, but I'm not actually going to use that one. I'm going to use this one instead. Yep, you can join onto that track. Get rid of that, get rid of that. That one can pop over there, and then this one just join right into the existing track right here. Cool. Another signal there. If this one still gets backed up, which is possible still to do, obviously, I didn't actually fix anything about the backing up part. But if that still gets blocked, this looks okay. If this one still gets blocked too often, there are other things that we can do in this section, specifically move our track further to the right, so there's more straight line here, then there's plenty of room to make something else happen. I just hope that we don't have to do that quite yet. Okay, so far everything has been relatively easy. Could not find a connection. Manage line, click the button. Cool, you figured it out. St. Ives East and Marlborough. Marlborough, you should have 2 platforms to choose from. Good. St. Ives East, you should only have 1 platform to choose from. That one, very good. And you don't have any other choices. That's what I like to see. Great. East Ham, that's extra wood. You have a problem. There's a signal here that I don't actually need you to go to anymore. That looks great. But I don't mind if you could take... Oh, that's this one. You're coming from that side. So you're on that side, you're on that side, you're on that side. That's good. And then you are flipping over here. Okay. I think you're a good candidate for doing the thing that I wanted to see if it works. Because if I put St. Ives in the middle, and we're not doing anything at all. It's just an empty flip. Load if available. I cannot set it to nothing. Max stop time. Nothing and nothing. Okay. And then tell you, I want you to use 3 or 4, so either of the outside tracks. So you switch here depending on what's available. It will slow down, and we will see if that is a problem. If that is a problem, we're just going to fix it. But now we have that train on 2 sides, which is good. That's a good thing. Okay. Same, as you can see, that it just continues afterwards, which is what I wanted. Fuel saver, probably the same problem for you. If I click that button, you may be able to fix yourself. Click it again with autosave and disabled, and no. Okay. Okay, St. Ives South. St. Ives South is... Oh! 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 Okay. Yeah. No, I forgot that guy is supposed to park here as well. But if we... So, you're currently on this track. And nobody else is on this track. You're the only one that is on this track. And that's where you wanted to go. I don't think it's a good idea to put you on here because we already have one train that's way overloaded with everything else that wants to go through here. So that's not going to be all that exciting. I'm also thinking that the red and the blue line, I would actually like the blue line to attempt to go to the outside track if you can. So we're going to do this, and then I'm going to do this. I just want to give the opportunity to choose whatever track you want sooner. 120, 109, 108, 110. Okay, right there is good. And allow you to pick whichever side you want. Blue, are you choosing right? You are not choosing right yet. So blue, I'm actually going to have you go to this signal instead. So hopefully you're not occupying the other tracks too much at that point. That's fine. You still have to do the fuel saver, and that one needs a new connection right here. Okay. What is your genius idea now? I wouldn't call it genius, but it should work. I don't... We could shift everything over by 1. That'd be pretty easy. We could also shift these to the left by 1 if I make this a non-cargo and, station piece. Don't love that. We can also just have it use the outside track. Honestly, no. No. I do have a plan now. It's totally gonna work. These are the station pieces. We're gonna have to readjust that one no matter what. But I think this is already a platform that we have, and that's fine. We're gonna do this. I'm going to put... I'm trying to do something here, game. Excuse me. I'm going to try to put the cargo station here. Good. Then we can put track out here. And I would like... Trains will not decide which way is better for them. Okay, so you just need the outside track still, no matter what you're doing. Okay, well, we'll just build the outside track, but then they can join up a little sooner. Hopefully, maybe. Is this going to be long enough? No. You definitely need more than that. Okay. Take it a little further back. Get me a couple more platforms. There we go. That's the spirit. Yeehaw. And a little more? Are we good? I think those and these two, actually just that one is probably good enough. Should give enough opportunity for whoever drives through here to pick whatever they want to pick. So you still have access to anything that you want to go to over here. I'm hoping that we can make the same access happen out here. Construction is possible, trust me. Would you mind going on here? 120, perfect. So just kind of snakes through here and we don't lose any speed or anything else. And the same thing happens here, but I think you may not like... No, the signals are right there. Okay, just take that one back. This one should snake right onto the track that already exists. Just not snake, it's snap. Okay. You should snap right onto the existing track right there. You can pop over here. You join to whatever you want. You can stay on this side, and that is okay. I think all of this is okay, as long as this one gets a decent connection next, which we have full control over that, so we're just going to take all of this back and make it look interesting. That's what this game is mostly about, right? Make things look interesting. This one will split left and right, but because they're already snapped together, I'm just going to have it forced into that line first. That's fine. And then you just join onto here at whatever speed you feel like you can get up to, and that is good. And now the tracks are all kind of connected in the way that we needed them to. We still have to adjust the platforms that they can get to, but they should still stay out of the way of the rest of the users of, well, this whole section. Okay, you go there. Here you can pick whichever platform you want to choose. You can pop over here, you can pop over here, and we can't pop over there yet, but that's fine, and then we just get one more here. Okay, talk to you again. Fuel saver. I don't believe you should have a problem anymore if I click this button. Good. You're picking that one first, that's fine, but St. Ives East, you can also go to number 5, so you have a couple choices here, and then I have to decide if it probably wouldn't hurt. Most probably would not hurt if I give myself a choice here as well. Let's see if I can get all the way over to the track that I want to get to. Yes. Oh, beautiful. Oh, this is just perfect for what I want to do, because now I can give the boxcar also a choice to pick either... What are you talking about? You can't get back. You can totally get back. That's the brown line. We are not in Marlborough, we're in St. Ives. And you should be able to go back to where you want. Oh, no you can't, not with this signal. Okay. But now, if we talk to you again, hey line, now you should be able to get on 3 and 4 at the same time. And just choose whichever one is a little faster, and that's okay. If we're already doing that, you may as well play this all the way to the end, or spin this all the way to the end, because then the fuel line can also use that platform whenever it feels like it. Cool. I like it. I like this layout, kind of. It's non-normal, but it's functional enough where all of this should work. So everyone uses everything, kind of. The fuel line will always pick whatever one it wants, and everyone else is also relatively happy. Let's give this one a better track connection, because this looks awful. There you go. Now you did it. They should have picked that up. Yes, they did. Okay, who is the big hitter? The biggest hitter is probably the big red line over here. Why don't you want to stay out here? Let's see. If I give you the choice to go to this station and pick either platform, where would you start switching? You wouldn't start switching until here. I don't want that. I want you to use the inside track here then. Okay, easy enough. Behind South Central, you go to Swanley, and now you're over there. And now this looks a lot better. Blue uses that. What is the blue line? The blue line is an extra line. Then the fuel line is sitting over here. But at least the fuel lines are the quicker, or like the lines that should also be up to speed at that location. So maybe that's okay. Let's unpause. Turn you around. All the trains should already be on track that have a path to where they're going. They may take a bad route to whatever they're trying to go to, but I don't care about that. How did this take 50 minutes? I didn't do anything. Oh, goodness. Is this ever going to come together? Maybe. I think I would have to try a little harder to make this all disappear, which I'm not really planning on doing at all. So, maybe not. Turn that off, turn that off, and just enjoy whatever's going on here. Is there anyone that is currently blocked from continuing something that they wanted to do? You're on the wrong track, buddy. Remember how I said that everyone had a way to get back to wherever they were from right now in this location, in this situation? Yeah. The train is just like, watch me. Watch me, dude. Nope. Nope. It's just not a thing. Okay. If you are insistent that you have to cause trouble right there, how about I give you a dumb loop right here. There you go. And get out of my way. Because I think there was another one right behind it that had the same issue. But I think this should all work really, really well. And hopefully that train fits into that station. It totally does not. Okay. While that thing is fixing whatever. No, wait. You're just parked here. You were supposed to drop off a little bit of something here, but you didn't. You also did not fit into the station, so let's make that adjustment. Can we configure another platform up here? No, we cannot. I don't really want to go straight there. We have a lot of wiggle room on this side, so let's make sure that we use that. Yeah, you just go back, you just go back. Configure cargo 1, 2, maybe 3 long. That should be fine. Add that to whatever's going on here. Excuse me, autosave. I'm trying to remove some things that are not required anymore. You don't mind. Thank you. Yeah, these short pieces are... I mean, I knew what I was getting into when I added these, but there you go. We do need some extra track. No, extra station on this side. That just has to be a little longer. 1, 2, 3 for the fuel train to actually fit in there. And then we need the track to actually do that too. 1, 2, 3. Because we're already here, we may as well extend this and not have to delete the same nonsense again that I just had to delete 2 seconds ago. There you go. Then you can go for... Wow. Wow. That should have not been there like that. But okay. Then you will just pop in over here. What is this one? Is this the back? This one of the back stake car. Yeah. So we can't delete that track just yet. But I would like you to just come over here. There you go. That's the spirit. And then you pop in right there, and then we should be good. And then that train just has to get out of here, and we should be able to get everything to our liking. Ignore train traffic, especially traffic jams, this shortly after things happen, because as you can see, every train is kind of blocking everything. But that should take care of itself relatively soon. Where are you stuck? You are stuck up here. Okay, so you're longer than the station too. Minimally longer? Does that count for anything? I guess. Pause that. Pause this. If you go over there and you're my friend, okay? We could make this the double slip for them to get back, but that looks really stupid, so we're just going to use this one. Like we did before, and then you should be fine getting around. However, we have the same problem on this side, most likely. So we're just going to make that a little longer, too. Talk to you. Flip you around, and everyone should be happy. There you go. Good job, everyone. You seem to have a board delivery situation, but that may be calculated and okay. You must have just made a lot of money. That's also okay. You should have no problem turning around now. Cool. I'm just assuming it's going to be fine. This is the fuel train. Yes, you have to get onto the inside one. And this is what I want to see. I want to see a lot of trains. Well, we don't see a lot. But I want to see trains not stop. Especially cargo trains. That would be great. We're already separating passenger and everything else. So this is what we're getting. You are stopping because I'm guessing the trains here are stopping. But you did pick a different... location than that guy, so maybe that is good. Let's see, let's wait for the next guy. You come in there. Okay. I think we can get rid of this loop-de-loop nonsense. It was just here to allow the stragglers to get out of the way. Okay, do this. Smooth it. Very nice. And let's see how this works. So you come in here and then you stop, right? You do stop there. But you're spreading out the busyness to different lines. I don't like how long it stops. There's like a 10-second stop where nothing happens. And then you're still stuck here because you can't get into where you want to go. Now, this is not a problem really because these two cargo lines can easily just be reflowed, redirected to whatever site we want to go on right there. So maybe this is okay. Maybe not. I don't know. These are two of the same trains right now, which is not ideal. And as you can see, this one was blocking this train from going wherever it wanted to go. That one should be able to get out just fine. It's the same as these trains. Yeah, I think this is telling me that we may not be done with this section yet. Because if there are two trains waiting here already, no, there's not another train behind you. Maybe we're okay. Maybe not. We'll just have to look. Wait and see. Something will happen. Just don't know what yet. But that's what I wanted to do today, and we got through it. Thank you so much for sticking with me and watching. I hope you had fun. I know I did. And we're going to continue this. Yeah, the Intercity Express is making money again. I switched back to this because none of the Intercity or TGV options had any luck in being productive there, so that was just not worth it. But now here we are, and we're going to follow our double header because we haven't done that last time, to say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. I will turn my camera off, and then you will see me again next time. Thanks for playing. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.